I remember even before the first rehearsal arriving for the summer course, and there was a tremendous sense of anticipation, excitement. Nobody quite knew what this was going to be about, what it was going to look like, and of course there were lots and lots of people that you didn't know, and so there was a tremendous sense of excitement and anticipation. And I remember vividly the first rehearsal. I remember the repertoire we were doing The Pines of Rome, and Hamish McCunn's The Land of the Mountain and the Flood. And again, that tremendous sense of excitement and just amazement, for me anyway, at some of the playing, some of the wind playing, particularly some of the wind solos, that struck me so forcibly. The first concert was in a tent, well, it was a marquee to give it its proper title, in a field just outside Falkirk, and of course, typically Scottish, summer, it was pouring with rain. The acoustics weren't great, but the spirit, and again the excitement and the anticipation of the whole orchestra was tangible. It was great. It was a great concert. I vividly remember it, etched in my memory. There's many different ways of looking at what NYOS brings to the kind of musical landscape in Scotland. I think, we're a relatively small nation, and I think that NYOS is it's a national institution. It's something that young people aspire to. I mean, I can speak personally from my own experience. I can speak as a teacher for many of my students over the years who've attended NYOS, and I can speak as a parent as well. And seeing the transformation that happens after a young person has been to a NYOS course, seeing the fact that they've been woken up to other possibilities. They've found a whole other dimension of friendships and relationships, and quite often in some cases they've maybe for the first time connected with other young people who share the same passion, the same values that they do, and I think that's incredibly transformative. I also think that it brings young people into contact with high quality professionals, which they may or may not have had the opportunity to do before. It brings them into contact with the music industry and soloists, conductors, so that whole area. And of course it's just great fun, and it's a place where a real love of music can be nurtured and fostered.